Elul, the month before Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, our rabbis tell us, is an acronym for the words Ani ledodi v'dodi li. I am to my beloved and my beloved is to me. It sounds beautiful, almost warm and fluffy. And yet it's the build-up to Yom Hadin, the day of judgment. Sounds scary. So how do these two concepts fit together? On the one hand, it's a month of love and connection and a bond between Hashem and the Jewish people. On the other hand, it's the build-up to the scariest day of the year, the day of judgment. And I think it's not just Elul and Rosh Hashanah that bring this paradox, but in fact, in Judaism we have two concepts, Ahava and Yirah, love and fear or awe. How do we put these things together? I heard a beautiful concept in the name of the Stoliner Rebbe. As we know is customary by the Chassidim, they have great honor and respect for their rabbis. But there was one Rebbe who was different, the Stoliner Rebbe, and he decided, I don't want my Chassidim to fear me. I want them to talk to me, to connect with me. I want to hear them. So he ruled as a Rebbe in a different way to the Rebbes before him, and he built a beautiful, warm atmosphere amongst his Chassidim. And one day he's sitting there, and he turns to his student and he says, Yankala, tell me, do you fear me? Do you have fear for the Rebbe? Now Yankala is stuck. Dilemma. Do I tell the rabbi that I love him, I don't fear him? Isn't that disrespectful? But on the other hand, if I tell him that I fear him, it goes everything against he's trained us to want and to be. And he thought for a minute and he answered the Rebbe like this. He said, Rebbe, I love the Rebbe so much that I'm terrified to do anything that would hurt our relationship. That's the answer to our paradox. That's the answer of the connection of Elul being the month of love and Yom Hadin being the day of judgment. When we come to Rosh Hashanah, Hashem says to us, Ani ledodi v'ledodi li. And we say to Hashem, Hashem, we love you. We want to have that relationship. We want to connect to you because we know that's the greatest good that you've given to us is the possibility, the ability to connect. And the reason why we want to be better, the reason why we want to stop the negative things that we may have done this year is because we don't want to do anything that may damage that relationship. Let's take some time this Elul as a build-up to Yom Hadin, to Rosh Hashanah, the Day of Judgment, and focus on the beauty of that relationship, the love that Hashem showers upon us. We can reciprocate it with love, never doing anything to damage that relationship. Only positive, beautiful things. Wishing you all Shana Tova Umetuka.